Hi, I'm Earlene Bailey. I'm chair of the Chamber's Small Business Committee. We're here today at Northgreen Country Club with the Campbells to celebrate their award as Small Business of the Month. As part of that award, as part of that award, you're also eligible to become Small Business of the Year for the next 3 years.
Wow.
There are some exciting projects underway here. Mr. Campbell, tell us all about it.
Well, first of all, thank you guys for coming and welcome to the new North Green Country Club. And I can tell you it's new, but the history of North Green, just for a second, this used to be the championship course for the ACC golf tournament, the final golf tournament. And so having that championship here for so many years was actually the thing that got my attention. The championship being held here was not just a person or the ACC. It was actually the city that actually put all of its resources into getting those colleges and universities. And when you look at that wall downstairs, which is the only thing we haven't painted here, you'll see some of the greatest players in the history of golf. They all golfed here. So with that, we actually saw the bones of North Green. We saw the course, a great layout, and we're doing everything that we can to preserve it. We put all new cart paths in, and in fact, we brought up new carts themselves because we actually have a place in Florida that is now envious of what we're doing here at North Green. And I can tell you, when my wife and I decided we were going to do this, we didn't just, start investing. We actually moved our house. We're here. We live here. We don't vote here yet, but we're here. Now, some of the things that we've done, we're in a room that was actually, we'll call it through the first phase of its renovation. You'll see the walls, the curtains are going up. And what we're doing in this room, this is a ballroom that can seat 220 or so people comfortably with dancing. The next room over, it is the club room, and we obviously are at a country club. So our dress codes are that of a country club, and we're hinting to our members and to our guests that we're getting back to that. So when you come to North Green, we do actually have a dress code, and we'd love for you to adhere to that, and it's no different than any country club. You can see the sign even took a breath on that one. So with the 18 holes, we're actually redoing the fairways and the greens. We now have some water going on the fairways, which is the first time in about 18 years. All of our greens are watered, and the infrastructure is now responding. If you look at the lakes, it used to be that you have to kind of go through the woods to get to the lakes. Now all of our lakes are clear and visible, and the wildlife is actually enjoying that because they were getting crowded out. We still have some work to do. We still have a lot to do with a couple of the lakes, but they're actually getting to be much better. And I can tell you, we have a room in the back, and we'll take you over there in a second. It will be the finest dining restaurant room in the city. And when it's not, we'll then put more money in it, and we'll make it that much better. What we're doing there is we're actually bringing the esprit de corps, those things that are slightly missing in the restaurant business here. They're great restaurants in Rocky Mountain, and I can tell you, I'm testimony to that. But what we're trying to bring is a fine dining experience to a country club, and so you'll see when you look out the windows of our club room, you'll actually see that we're putting in 16 pickleball courts and 3 tennis courts. That's going to be up this year, not next year. That's going to be up this year. We still got some work to do. We're going to put a gym downstairs, and we've already cleared out the room for that. I'm not sure that there was ever a gym here, but there will be now because I get coaching every day to go over to the Y, go over to the Boys and Girls Club, but we're going to get a gym here as well. And I can just tell you what we're doing, there's no overnight cures. We have invested very significantly, and we've not asked our members for $1 because we know the promises that were made before. And so what we're doing is we're making those investments so that you can just come out and enjoy us. So I'll see if you want anything to add.
The only thing I would add is that we're just so thrilled to be part of the Rocky Mount community. My husband and I just celebrated 37 years of marriage. To me, that's a testament to working together as a couple. And that's really what we want to bring here to Rocky Mount. We want to be an example for young men and women wanting to work together as a couple to start a business, to be part of this business community, because entrepreneurship is phenomenal. And it is one that is tough as a small business owner, but it also has wonderful rewards. And we can't think of a better place to build that foundation here at Rocky Mount.
Yes, and I can tell you, it is more than just the elite of the community. We've hosted the Boys and Girls Club. We had 10 Boys and Girls Club members who were at a country club for the first time in their life. And when we asked them, we sat them down, and they're eating with knives and forks and cloth napkins and all the rest. We asked them, had your parents ever been? And that was a homework assignment. Now, they got 10 lessons in golf. 6 lessons in golf. So they were here for 6 weeks. Now, those lives will be changed forever. That Boys and Girls Club will be changed forever because they have a lifelong membership here, and they can then bring their families here. And so the things that go back into the community, moving from 6 people employed to 37 people employed here, those are real things. And so I really am just so glad to be here. And I'll give you this mic back because I could talk about Northgreen forever.
Well, we've got a presentation for you that Arlene's going to make, and then I've got a couple of remarks. Arlene?
Congratulations.
Well, thank you so much.
I remember when you first purchased this property, and it had been forgotten about, abused, underused, under everything. And walking in here when you first joined the chamber right after y'all purchased the property, it was a sad facility. And as you enter today, it's an uplifting feeling, I can assure you that. And the improvements going all around the golf course from the past that you spent a lot of time, energy, and funds on. And I've noticed that you're working on the pool now, and I'm a tennis player and want to get into pickleball, and it's exciting. But I want to thank you on behalf of each and every person who resides in Rocky Mount for you coming here and you investing in the future of Rocky Mount. And you've come so far, and we were talking about future plans for it, and it's almost like you're just getting started. But this is amazing transformation, and we thank you for the investment, and we look forward to supporting you and taking it not to the glory days of the past, but beyond that. Absolutely. And I believe the two of you can do. I know she can. I don't know about you, Stan. I know Cheryl can. But thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us today.